Be honest, if I handed you a blank map of Europe, could you find Montenegro? Didn't think so. Most people can't. It's the kind of place that even seasoned travelers have to squint at the map to locate, and geography buffs might hesitate before pointing it out. It's not your usual European hotspot, and that's exactly what makes it so intriguing. It's Europe's best-kept secret, tucked in the Balkans, hiding behind Italy's boot. Blink and you'll miss it. But those who do find it are rewarded with a country that feels like a hidden treasure chest, waiting to be opened. The name means Black Mountain, which sounds straight out of a fantasy novel. It conjures images of ancient legends, dragons, and epic quests. Except this place is real, and its landscapes are just as dramatic as any storybook. The whole country could fit in a football stadium, yet its name promises epic, mysterious landscapes. It's tiny, but don't let the size fool you. Montenegro is packed with more adventure and beauty than countries 10 times its size. It's the ultimate travel flex. Oh, Paris? Cute. I went to Montenegro. You'll have stories no one else can top, and photos that will make your friends wonder if you've discovered a new world. The first challenge is explaining where it is. Somewhere south of Croatia, west of Serbia, and no, it's not near Greece. It's the kind of place you have to describe with your hands, tracing invisible borders in the air, because it's so easy to miss on a map. Its obscurity is its charm. You feel like you've discovered a hidden level in the game of European travel. Every step feels like you're unlocking a secret, and every view is a reward for your curiosity. You're not just going on vacation, you're embarking on an adventure to a place that sounds more like a heavy metal band than a country. It's wild, untamed, and just a little bit mysterious. Perfect for those who crave something different. The name conjures drama, but the reality is even more breathtaking. Every sunrise and sunset here feels like a scene from an epic film, and the landscapes will leave you speechless. Montenegro punches above its weight in natural beauty, a flyweight with a heavyweight's knockout. From lakes to mountains to wild rivers, it's a natural wonderland packed into a tiny package. This isn't your standard European tour of ruins and museums. Here you trade crowded city squares for wild forests, crystal clear rivers, and adventures you'll never forget. This is Montenegro, wild, rugged, and ready to shatter your expectations. It's a place where nature rules and every turn brings a new surprise. So buckle up. This is one geography lesson you'll actually want to remember. Get ready to see a side of Europe you never knew existed. You're about to discover why the best things come in small, mysterious packages. Let's dive in. Welcome to Montenegro, the country you never knew you needed to visit, until now. Here's the twist. The Black Mountains aren't black, they're blindingly green, a living canvas of every shade you can imagine. The Venetians named them on a gloomy day, but up close it's a riot of pine, beech, and fir. The forests here are so thick, sunlight barely touches the ground in places, creating a mysterious, almost magical atmosphere. Imagine the greenest place you've ever seen, then multiply it by 1,000. The colors are so intense, it feels like nature turned up the saturation just for you. The black comes from the dense forest's dark look from afar, but step in, and it's a lush, vibrant world. Every step reveals new shades of green, from emerald moss to deep jade leaves. It's ancient, untouched, and the air feels like pure oxygen. You can almost taste the freshness, and the silence is broken only by birdsong and the rustle of leaves. You came expecting Mordor, but you got the Shire, just with more cliffs and fewer hobbits. The landscape is dramatic yet inviting, with meadows that look like they belong in a fairy tale. The mountains rise straight from the coast, so you can sunbathe 1 minute and hike alpine forests the next. Where else can you dip your toes in the Adriatic and gaze up at towering peaks? Montenegro's diversity is packed into a tiny space, making every turn a surprise. Rivers carve through valleys, wildflowers bloom in hidden meadows, and ancient stone villages perch on green hillsides. Don't let the name fool you. The Black Mountains are a celebration of life and color. Every season brings a new palette, from spring's wildflowers to autumn's golden leaves. The Venetians wanted drama, but they found one of Europe's most beautiful landscapes. It's a place that surprises even the most seasoned travelers. The mountains aren't black, but they're unforgettable. Their beauty lingers long after you've left. They're the green heart of a country full of surprises, a place where nature still feels wild and free. Sometimes things aren't as dark as they seem. In Montenegro, the so-called Black Mountains are a reminder to look closer. Welcome to the real Montenegro, where the mountains are green, the air is fresh, and every view is a revelation. If Montenegro is a powerhouse, Durmitor National Park is its crown jewel, a place where the wild spirit of the Balkans is on full display, untamed and unforgettable. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is like nature's greatest hits album. Mountains that slice the sky, canyons that plunge deeper than you can imagine, and lakes so blue they seem unreal. The Tara River Canyon, for example, is the second deepest canyon on Earth. Only the Grand Canyon in the US is deeper. Its sheer cliffs and turquoise river are a marvel of geology and time. But here, the water is so pure and clear, it's called the Tear of Europe, a lifeline for wildlife and a source of pride for locals. Durmitor is also home to 18 glacial lakes known as the Mountain Eyes. Each one is a perfect tranquil escape, reflecting the sky and mountains like a mirror. The most famous is the Black Lake, surrounded by ancient pine forests. It's mysterious, serene, and shrouded in local legends, especially beautiful at dawn when mist hovers over the water. Here you can paddle a rowboat across glassy water, hike for days through untouched wilderness, or simply sit by a lake and breathe in the crisp mountain air. It's a playground for adventurers, rafting, climbing, and exploring, or a sanctuary for anyone needing a reset, a place to reconnect with nature and yourself. In Durmitor, nature is still in charge. You're just a grateful visitor, dwarfed by the vastness and beauty all around you. The landscape is wild, raw, and humbling, a powerful reminder that untamed places still exist, waiting to be explored. You'll leave breathless, inspired, and already planning your return. This is Montenegro's masterpiece, a place that stays with you long after you've left. Come see it for yourself. Whether you crave adventure or peace, Durmitor welcomes you with open arms. Nature doesn't get better than this. In Durmitor you'll find the wild heart of Montenegro, beating strong and free. History in Montenegro isn't a snooze fest. It's a saga of survival. Think Rocky Balboa, small, scrappy, and never backing down. While the Balkans fell to empires, Montenegro held its ground in mountain fortresses. Its political status changed more than a New York traffic light, but the spirit stayed fierce. Montenegrins are proud, independent, and see being born here as a privilege. In Cetinje, you'll find royal palaces and embassies from a tiny kingdom with big ambitions. Kotor's Venetian walls and architecture tell stories of resilience. Here history isn't locked in museums, it's alive in the streets and mountains. Walk fortress walls, wander cobblestone streets, and feel centuries of defiance. This is a history lesson you can touch and experience. Forget the textbooks. Montenegro's story is best lived. Come see why resilience is in their DNA. Let's talk food. If you're vegetarian, pack snacks. Montenegrin cuisine is a meat lover's paradise, grilled, cured, roasted, you name it. The national dish, Njeguski Pursuit, is smoky, salty, and melt-in-your-mouth good. Portions are epic. A mixed grill could feed a family for a week. Everything's fresh lamb from the mountains, fish from the sea, veggies from the garden. On the coast, seafood shines, grilled fish, mussels in wine, black risotto, and the cheese, a revelation. Creamy, sharp, and always paired with local wine. The real magic happens in family-run canobas, where menus are handwritten and hospitality is legendary. You'll be treated like family, plied with food and rakia, the local brandy. Come hungry, come curious, and maybe bring antacids. Montenegrin food is an adventure you won't forget. Every meal is a celebration. The flavors are bold, the portions generous, and the welcome is always warm. This is comfort food, Balkan style. Dig in. Navigating Montenegro's language is half the fun. Montenegrin sounds like Russian and Italian had a musical baby. You'll master Havala, thank you, and Dobar Dan, good day. Then accidentally order squid when asking for directions. The language barrier? Real but never a problem. Pointing, smiling, and wild hand gestures work wonders. In tourist spots, younger locals speak great English and love to chat. The country uses both Latin and Cyrillic alphabets, so road signs are a puzzle. One says Kotor, the next says Kotor. It's like a mini spy mission every time you drive. Misunderstandings are inevitable and hilarious. You'll ask for coffee, get a beer, and mispronounce town names to everyone's amusement. These moments become your best travel stories. Embrace the confusion, laugh at your mistakes, and remember, a smile is universal. That's all you need. The Bay of Kotor is Montenegro's showstopper, a fjord-like bay where mountains dive into the sea. Every turn on the coastal road reveals a new, jaw-dropping view. Ancient stone towns cling to the water's edge, with Kotor as the crown jewel. Kotor's fortified walls zigzag up the mountain, Climb them for a panorama you'll never forget. Perast, a nearby village, boasts two magical islands, St. George with its monastery, and Our Lady of the Rocks, a man-made marvel. Take a boat, snap a photo, and feel like you're in a fairy tale. The bay is a blend of history and nature. Swim, explore, or sip wine at a waterfront cafe. It's grand yet intimate, epic yet peaceful. The Bay of Kotor is Montenegro's postcard, and it's even better in person. This is where legends are born. Come see why. You'll never want to leave. Scenery is great, but it's the people who make Montenegro unforgettable. Montenegrins may look stoic, but one smile and you're family. Hospitality is sacred. If you're invited in, prepare to eat until you can't move. Coffee, rakia, pursuit, and cheese appear before you've even sat down. Everyday interactions are warm and genuine. Waiters chat, shopkeepers help, strangers smile. Life moves at a relaxed pace. People take time to connect. You'll feel the difference immediately. The people are the heart and soul of Montenegro. Strike up a conversation. You'll leave with a story and a friend. This is a country where you arrive as a guest and leave as family. That's the real magic. Let's recap. Montenegro is the country you can't find on a map, with green, black mountains, a wild history, and food that's a carnivore's dream. The language is a puzzle, and the people are suspiciously friendly. On paper it sounds chaotic, but that's exactly why you should go. Montenegro is the adventure you didn't know you needed. It's for travelers who crave surprise, challenge, and awe. Here, rugged mountains meet sparkling sea, and ancient history lives alongside modern life. You'll get lost, eat too much, and struggle with the language. But you'll also see jaw-dropping scenery and meet unforgettable people. Montenegro is a hidden gem, untouched by mass tourism. In a world curated for Instagram, this place is refreshingly real. Book the ticket, point vaguely at the map, and prepare to fall in love. Montenegro is waiting. Just act surprised when you see the mountains are green. The best travel mistake you'll ever make.